Morning, guys. It is July 22nd.
Wait, it's still part of the first vlog though.
No, it's not.
You're gonna separate them?
Next vlog. We fell asleep last night trying to watch the Eagle. Very early, at around 11 o'clock at night. We attempted to watch the Eagle. Sadly, the Eagle did begin with one of the very boring beginning. It took about an hour until it finally started getting good. The Eagle, starring Channing Tatum, which reminds me, also kind of sucks to be Channing Tatum. The past 3 movies he was in, he's had nothing but bad happen to him. And this movie is nothing different. Stop putting my finger in front of the camera.
What's the other one that happened bad to him?
Dear John.
Oh yeah.
And The Dilemma.
Okay.
And this movie, it was a bad run for Channing Tatum. Not one thing good happened until the end. Sorry, spoiler alert. The movie started off, like I said, it was boring, so you gotta wait for it, but the ending, like the last hour or so, it really comes back to save the movie. There's a lot of good things. It makes me, I don't know, I can't really explain it that well, but if you watch it and you enjoy action, very good action scenes, and you're cheering for the people. I say it was a good 3 stars out of 5. If it had a better beginning, maybe it would have gotten a higher score, but...
I disagree with him. The movie, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was a decent movie. It hit some parts good. My favorite part of the movie was seeing the relationship between Channing Tatum and I don't know the slave's name. I don't know what his name is.
Eska.
Eska, but in the movie's name is Eska. But yeah, the relationship was good, and it's worth renting, cause even though that at the beginning, like you said, the beginning's boring, it really comes back full circle and it picks up, and I enjoyed it. For the end part, at least, I enjoyed it. Me and him were watching the movie yesterday. We were bored. We were like, we wanted the slave to turn on him already.
Well, on his argument, we were pretty dead asleep.
Yeah,
so
we were tired, but it was still boring.
Maybe if we would have watched it first, it would have been.
Yeah, it was okay film. Go check it out if you have nothing to do, and I'll give this 2 stars out of 5 stars.
All right, now.
Sweet.
Moving on to the next film. No, not that. Life as We Know It. Alright, we're gonna go.
Life as We Know It.
Next movie is Life as We Know It. Alright, we just finished Life as We Know It, starring Captain Heigl and the Battle of the Joshes. Josh Duhamel and Josh Lucas. It was a rom-com, so already you can't expect much out of this movie. And since it was a rom-com, it was, like I said, had that template, the cut and paste from other rom-coms, so you can pretty much see what's going to happen later on in the movie. It was entertaining, I guess. It wasn't funny. It was entertaining. I can't really say much. It was very long. Stop. Here. I'm here. It is what it is. I say I give it a 2.5 out of 5.
That was the worst romantic comedy I've ever seen in my life. Oh, never mind, Sight Killers. Also starring it's a running theme with Captain Heigl being in terrible movies. I did not laugh once in this movie. Josh Duhamel's not a comedian.
Josh Duhamel was the funniest guy in this movie, though.
No, he's not.
He was.
There's no one funny in this movie. The black guy, the big black guy from Big Mama's House is funnier. You don't know what you say. You don't know what to expect. Just look at the poster for this picture. I know what's gonna happen. And I give it a 1 out of 5 stars.
Jesus. Well, I am a rom-com. I love rom-coms, but... Alright, the last movie on our list. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it because I have to go home.
Why? What are you doing home?
My mom said I have to be home early today.
The man upstairs is pretending to be me. And this imposter to the he must be.
Alright, guys, our movie marathon is over.
Officially?
Not really. We still have one movie for tonight. But the movie rental thing is over. But before I get to my movie review, I have to put out this one problem that I had with DVDs that we've watched today. Every single DVD that we watched today, the one problem I had with every single one that was the same was the commercials prior to the movie. I've never had such a big issue with that before because usually before you get to skip those. Like if you don't want to see them, you just skip stuff. Try name them to the other side. You just get to skip them. But in these DVDs, all 5 of them, not only were there an extensive amount of commercials, you couldn't skip them. Not one. Some you could fast forward through them, which is alright, it wasn't that bad. But we couldn't skip it, you couldn't go direct to menu. But you can fast forward, and those some you couldn't even fast forward. And they're all of them, since they were like made by Warner Brothers or by Focus, they'll have the same commercials and they would play again and again. So I just had to relieve my stress out of those. I know Jonathan was angered by those too. But on to the movie Unknown, starring Liam Neeson. Once again, another slow starter. We've had a long strand of slow starting. We had Unknown. Life as We Know It, that wasn't a slow start, it was just a rom-com. Eagle, very slow starting. Diary Kid is a comedy. And Red Riding Hood was a slow movie overall. Just overall slow. But like I was saying, slow movie in the beginning. It started getting interesting, and then right when it got at the most interesting, it got uninteresting again. And then I didn't like that. It was very confusing at the end. I didn't really understand. Like it kind of felt like a couple loose ends in the whole story. Like a movie you had to watch again to understand.
Will you be watching it again?
Probably won't be watching it again. It's not an Inception where you want to see it again because you were interested in it. I wasn't really that interested in this movie. Good idea, good concept.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But I'll leave it at a 2.5 stars out of 5. Nothing exceeded 3 stars today in this movie, so...
Yeah, you get last, you know, at 3.
I did?
I think so.
It didn't exceed 5. Oh no, I exceed 3, I mean.
This movie... this is a hard one to review because it was...
We didn't really put that much investment into the movie either.
Yeah, it was for the plot. It was very unique, and I've never seen any movie like that ever. This is the first movie I've seen like that, but
obviously it's the best if you've never seen a movie like that.
Huh?
Obviously it's the best if you've never seen a movie like that.
What do you mean it's the best?
Nothing. You said it was the best.
No, I said it's not the... No, I didn't.
You did.
I said I've never seen a movie like that.
Oh, whatever.
It was a unique movie.
Alright, go continue.
But, something about it that's pretty unappealing to me, and it was kind of boring, and the ending was stupid. I didn't like the ending. It was, I'm not gonna go that into the review in this one. I guess give it a 2 out of 5 stars.
Alright, so now the last movie on today's list is Captain. The old Captain. Captain America. See you guys at Dolphin. Guys, I'm currently at Burger King at Dolphin Mall, and they gave me this as an onion ring. Make this of what you can, what you will. That's all I gotta say. Sorry guys, my back is in extreme pain. Closer. So we just got out of watching Captain America.
In 3D.
Huh?
In 3D.
In 3D. The third most anticipated movie of the summer for me. Not 3D, but hey, I didn't watch it in 3D. This is the third most anticipated summer movie I want to see this year. And it's also the third Marvel movie this year. Like AZ saying, the 3 Marvel movies that came out, first class.
Oh.
The 3 Marvel movies that came out, this one's past all of them. It's better than Thor, it was better than X-Men First Class. Captain America ran in about 2 hours and 5 minutes. I didn't feel like it was 2 hours and 5 minutes. action scenes. The love chemistry between him and what's the girl's name?
I have no
Starting with
idea.
last name starting with an A, but I like the chemistry they had. Chris Evans was a really good Captain America. Copies our captain. And overall, I give this movie 4.4 out of 5 stars. Stop that.
Captain America, I'm gonna disagree with him. Yes, he said it was better than X-Men, but not better than X-Men. Better than Thor, and not better. This much better than Thor, and not better than X-Men. But the movie was awesome. That's me a somersault.
Harry? Better than Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. Can be more entertaining than Harry Potter.
Alright, since you gave Harry Potter a 1 through 10 score, what was your Harry Potter score?
1 through 5. 3.8 out of 5.
3.8? That doesn't even make any sense according to your scale. You get an 8.5 before, and how did that go down to 3.8?
8.37.
Alright, 8.37.
5.
How does that equal 3.8 out of 5?
10 minus 2 is 8.
It makes no sense.
That's how I'm putting my system by.
That makes no sense.
Hey, I can make my score. I revisited it then. It's revisited. I changed my score to Harry Potter to 3.75. Final score. Alright, back to Cap.
Everybody who disagrees, you know what to do.
Back to Cap. Chris Evans is perfect Captain America. And Tommy Lee Jones. My favorite character, my second favorite character.
You did good in this movie, Tommy.
Very good.
Good luck at Men in Black. You're gonna need it.
It's money, crap, action, adventure, everything you want in a summer movie and a heroes movie too. I recommend you go buy a ticket right now. Do not watch it in 3D. I heard it was post converted, so save your money on that. We saw it in 2D. We enjoy ourselves. Wait till after the credits. That's all I gotta say. Avengers Assemble. Final score 4 out of 5 stars.
Alright guys, like you said, Avengers commercial. I'm gonna cut you guys right now to the Avengers commercial right now. See you guys tomorrow.
Wait, you guys, the cool part's coming up. That's what we were waiting for.
Trouble sleeping?
You here with a mission, sir?
I am.
Trying to get me back in the world?
Trying to save it. You think you're the only hero in the world? Gentlemen, you're up.
Mean swing.